And the Buckeyes will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Reed. Makes the catch, it's Moss. He works his way up to the 20-yard line and goes out of bounds there. Texas A&M going quickly.
Hey, on offense, you just got to stay ahead of the sticks, and a big part of that is finding positive production on first down. When you've got this guy in the backfield, there's a lot of ways you can do that. You're going to hand it off to him, but how about dialing up the pass play on first down and just letting him go to work to set up second and short?
They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Using his feet. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds the tight end. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. To the ground with the back. Oh, better look out! And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. A run for the quarterback. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. So nice to have a target like that.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
The Aggies are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Reed. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Now on the move. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie!
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football, and they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Sayed. Makes the catch. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on first down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Now he'll throw back into the middle. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? It's a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Using his legs to buy some time. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he just chucks it into the fourth row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half. And now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Owens. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Reed. Finds his target down the middle. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Fires to the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. Now on first down from the 28. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Now rolling to the left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Peoples. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking for space, it's Peoples. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, a lot of space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Coming out with it, it's Owens. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to pass. It's Reed. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. It's caught. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come to College Station, and they want to catch passes in this offense. They knows they gives them a chance to play on Sundays, and this guy, I think, is going to be one of those guys that we're seeing playing in the league.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Got it. Big guy tries to barrel in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And listen, I know he just got rocked, but he held onto the football and got the first down. So when he can get up, he has the strength to get back up. Nothing to be worried about. Nice play, nice catch. Don't worry about that big stick. I got the first down. Signal that thing for me and celebrate.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies! So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The corners are walked up tight. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. First down here for the offense. The give as they work on that clock. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field. We're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Punt is on its way. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
I just love the awareness there, understanding where he is. He didn't get the first down, but he gets out of bounds. He knows he has a timeout in his back pocket. So he's still putting his offense in position here to drive the field, score, and win this game.
The quick out. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Got the first himself. Turning it on. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Finds his tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. And after the pickup, gets to the sidelines to stop the clock and keep this drive going as they try to save themselves late. Quarterback will keep it. Fights off a defender. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He might want another play. Back to pass, it's Reed. Catch in the middle, it's Bussey. Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. quarterback keeps it. Ripping through the defense. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. And this one can draw us even in the final moments. And here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And in the waning seconds of the game, they tie it up. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Starting to feel a little pressure. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Backs going for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they score first here in overtime.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way. Knocked it right down the middle. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Texas A&M going up tempo. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Aggie. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
touchdown here in the second overtime period. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking downfield, it's Zeno. Finds his big tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on 4th down and overtime. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. A&M comes back out with another first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bussey. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Texas A&M. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
They got the touchdown. Now in the second overtime, you have to go for 2. Motion from the wideout. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. Back to throw, it's Zeno. They can't convert, and the lead remains at 6, and now they'll have to go on defense.
Texas A&M 30, Ohio State 24.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking to buy time. Grabbed behind the line. It's Peoples.
And they're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling on defense against a guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
And a really good job focusing on the catch. A lot of people get lost on their feet, trying to stay in bounds, but did a good job catching the football first and then getting that 1 foot they needed in bounds.
He'll throw on third down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they responded with a score of their own.
I think the quarterback showed his head coach a lot on that last touchdown pass, the poise and the confidence. And because of that, David, on this upcoming 2-point play, you might just put it back into his hands and let him go win it for him.
Yeah, man, I need it again, right? Like these rules, I got to go for 2. This is a clutch moment. Obviously, got to come up big. Do you trust him again? You worked on these 2-point plays all year long, all week long. That's what you do. You know the rules. Now you got to go execute.
Have to go for two, starting in double overtime, and this one would win the game. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. Have to go for two here in the second overtime, and this one would win the game. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. They don't get it. A great stop by the defense, and we will play a third overtime. And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. The snap sets up the throw. Flushed out of the pocket. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. Now they'll have to respond with a 2 of their own. From the gun, looking for a man. They can't convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having game